Welcome to Pennsylvania Western University's commencement ceremony. Please listen carefully to the following safety information. We ask that you take a moment to observe nearby exits and keep all aisles and steps clear to allow for safe navigation. In the event of an emergency requiring evacuation, please vacate the building in a safe and orderly fashion using the nearest exit. In the event of a medical emergency, please alert university personnel. During all other emergencies, please follow instructions from university officials. As a reminder, all Commonwealth facilities are smoke-free, including e-cigarettes and vaping devices. To avoid congestion, we ask that you please refrain from approaching the platform to take pictures. Thank you, and enjoy the ceremony. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Please rise for the start of our ceremony and remain standing until the conclusion of the national anthem. Thank you.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, and welcome to Pennsylvania Western University's commencement celebration for PennWest, California, class of 2023. I am Dr. Thomas Wickham, Interim Dean of the College of Natural Sciences and Engineering Technology. Today, we come together to recognize and celebrate a momentous milestone in the lives of our students, the completion of their degrees. Please join me in thanking a very important group of people, your parents, family members, and friends who have all contributed to the accomplishments that we celebrate today. Graduates, you have committed to excellence in your chosen field, building on the foundation of a strong education. You know how to reason, how to question, and how to express your ideas. You see the world as it is in all its complexities, and the world as you like it to be. Never stop learning. Remain open to new ideas, new technologies, and new ways of thinking. The world will change at a rapid pace throughout your lives, and it is not something to fear, but to understand and embrace. It's actually very exciting. We are proud that PennWest California has been a part of your education. I hope that you will use your skills and talents to make a difference, not just in your career, but in your role within your region, national, and global communities. Students are the center of everything that we do, and our community of educators, all of our faculty and staff are key to accomplishments of our educational mission. At this time, I would ask the faculty and staff today to stand and face our graduates. Please join me in acknowledging the contributions of our community of educators in preparing our students to meet the challenges and opportunities of the future. Thank you. I will now introduce the members of the Pennsylvania Western University Council of Trustees. Please stand and be recognized. Barry Nicolai, class of 1993. Barbara Logue. And student trustee Sarah Cedar. Thank you. Please be seated. Several administrative, academic, student, and alumni leaders are also seated on the platform. Their names are listed in the program. At this time, I ask the platform party to stand and please be recognized. Thank you. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Donna Wilson, Vice Chancellor and Chief Academic Officer for Pennsylvania's State System of Higher Education.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Chancellor and the Board of Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education Governors, I bring congratulations to the PennWest California graduating class of 2023. You did it. And this day is all about you. We are so proud of you. You, each of you, whether you started your higher education as an 18-year-old fresh out of high school, as a veteran, as a working parent seeking an advanced degree, or with any other number of experiences, you are the reason Pennsylvania created the state system of higher education 40 years ago. You are Pennsylvania's hope for an economically bright and an inclusive future. And that is not an exaggeration. The celebration today is called a commencement. So while it is a moment to pause and recognize the achievement of completing your degree or other credential, what you really do today is commence. You are at a new beginning. You are on the starting blocks. You are ready to run toward the future with hard-won knowledge and skills that Pennsylvania and America need. There is tremendous need for you in Pennsylvania's workforce. As importantly, there is need for your voice to make a diverse and inclusive democracy work for everyone. So congratulations on your accomplishments. Get ready to commence. Pennsylvania and your country await.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson. I am pleased to introduce Dr. Brenda Fredette, Interim Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs for PennWest.
Good afternoon, and congratulations to the class of 2023. Today marks the beginning of the next phase of your life. Some of you may be pursuing an advanced degree, and many of you will leave here today and pursue your career. Wherever the future takes you, I am confident that you will build meaningful lives and make positive contributions to our global society. Across our 3 campuses today, over 2,600 PennWest students are graduating today. Think about the cumulative impact on our communities, our Commonwealth, our country, as our university produces so many graduates committed to public good each year, year after year, decade after decade, century after century. I know your degree represents sacrifice, hard work, and determination. Be proud of all the accomplishments that brought you here today. You are part of a community that is changing the world, 2,600 graduates at a time. Your education and experience at PennWest, California have prepared you well for the opportunities that lie ahead. I applaud your hard work and the academic success that brought you here today. On behalf of our entire university community, I wish you the best in your professional and personal lives. We can't wait to see all that you will accomplish. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Fredette. I'm now pleased to introduce Barry Nicolai, California class of 1996 and member of the PennWest Council of Trustees.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Pennsylvania Western University Council of Trustees, I'm pleased to extend our congratulations to the PennWest California class of 2023. As a California alumnus, I know that your degree represents hard work and dedication. You have a lot to be proud of, and so does your alma mater. I would also like to acknowledge the families and friends who are here today. Thank you for the sacrifices you made to help our graduates reach this milestone. To the 2023 graduates, congratulations. You can be rightfully proud of the success you have achieved at PennWest, California, and our Council of Trustees is proud of you as well. On behalf of my trustee colleagues, I wish you the best in the next chapter of your journey and all your future endeavors. Congratulations again.
Please welcome graduating senior Kristen Hartz. Kristen is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and a dual minor in Computer Science and Finance. Kristen is a member of the Pi Mu Epsilon Mathematics Honor Society and Alpha Lambda Delta Honor Society. She has served as the president of the PennWest Math Club, served as a new student orientation leader, and volunteered as a peer mentor. Please join me in welcoming Kristen.
Members of the Council of Trustees, Dr. Wilson, Dr. Fredette, faculty, staff, families, guests, and my fellow graduates. Hello and welcome. I am very grateful for the opportunity to stand in front of you today on behalf of my fellow graduates and reflect on our time here at PennWest, California. When I think back on the past few years, one thing stands out: how we all persevered through the changes thrown our way. Changes which led us to where we are today, about to walk across this stage and receive our diplomas. Charles Darwin once said, "It is not the strongest or the most intelligent who will survive, but those who can best manage change." And I think this perfectly describes the class of 2023. Yes, we are strong, and yes, we are intelligent. But there is no doubt the best and perhaps the hardest thing we did during our time here was adapt to change. Like all college graduates, we went through the usual changes when we first came to college. We left our familiar surroundings. We were faced with the challenges of meeting new people and becoming independent adults, adapting to newfound freedom. And some of us even changed our majors, in some cases many times, to find our perfect fit. These are just a few of the changes we faced when entering and navigating through the ups and downs of college. And this alone is a huge accomplishment. But we also went through some changes that past college graduates have not gone through, and hopefully future ones do not have to. Suddenly, we were all faced with fully immersing ourselves into online schooling. We had to leave campus and leave the lives we'd built here behind us for some time. This was a tough transition for us all, since we were all living our best lives and embracing the culture of our campus. But once again, we managed. Thankfully, this change didn't last forever, and we were all able to reunite on campus, which was a very happy day, I'm sure, for all of us. As we are sitting here today, basking in the celebration of our accomplishments, I want everyone to remember how we persevered through these changes, how they helped shape us into the people we are today, sitting here in our caps and gowns. One thing is for certain: attending PennWest had taught us we must welcome and embrace change. With the help of those we surround ourselves with, future changes should not faze us. We have already proven time and time again that we are ready for what lies ahead. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Alan Watts, a writer known for introducing Eastern philosophies into the Western world, once said this about change. And whether we knew it at the time or not, we all joined in the figurative dance of change. Change is constant, and we must continue to embrace it like we did throughout our time in college. Some of us are going to continue our education, while others are entering into careers. But no matter the choice, our time here has prepared us for what lies ahead. And after today, our lives are going to change again, no matter the path we decide to take. Change is inevitable. It often happens without our permission, and sometimes it is a change of our choosing. So do not be afraid to make the change you want to see in yourselves or in your future. Everyone here today should be nothing but proud of the person they have become during their time at PennWest, California. We faced tremendous change, adapted, and even thrived. And all of us here ultimately achieved our goal of graduating. So I would like to leave you today with this: we should all continue to strive to embrace and create change. We know we can handle it. And when we do, we will continue growing and the possibilities become endless. Our lives will become better in ways we can't even begin to imagine. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Kristen. At this time, please welcome Anthony Amaro, Vice President for University Development and California Campus Administrator.
It is my honor to read the official citation approved by the Council of Trustees for the late Gail Ardith George Lease. At this time, I invite Dr. Alexander Lease, husband of the late Gail Lease, and daughter Alexis to join me on stage for the presentation of an honorary doctorate of humane letters. Whereas the late Gail Ardith George Lease was a distinguished graduate of California University of Pennsylvania, earning both a bachelor's degree in mathematics with a physics minor in 1961 and a master's degree in 1963. And whereas Mrs. Lease established a career as a math teacher in Ohio, Maryland, and Pennsylvania, as a mathematician in the firing tables branch of the Ballistic Research Laboratory at the Aberdeen Proving Ground in Aberdeen, Maryland, and as a manager and accountant in her husband's successful dental practice in Brentwood, Pennsylvania. And whereas Mrs. Lease devoted many years of service to the California University Alumni Association, including more than 5 years as its chair, and whereas Mrs. Lease served for more than 14 years as a California University trustee, offering counsel and advocacy during the administrations of 3 Pennsylvania governors and 2 university presidents. And whereas Trustee Lease led a fundraising campaign that supported the establishment of the Foundation for California University of Pennsylvania, and whereas during 2 years of diligent on-campus interactions, Trustee Lease led the restructuring of the Student Association Activities Group to create the Student Association Incorporated, or SAI, and to set the groundwork for the original Natali Student Center. And whereas, behind the scenes, Trustee Lease generously supported CalU students by providing funds to purchase clothing so they could wear on job interviews, purchasing new uniforms for the CalU marching band, and paying for car repairs so students could drive to campus for classes. And whereas Mrs. Lease further demonstrated her philanthropic spirit by posthumously establishing an endowed scholarship fund, endowing a scholarship for communication studies students, and contributing to a student award for excellence in computer information systems. And whereas Mrs. Lease also served her community by raising funds and serving as an elder at the John McMillan Presbyterian Church in Bethel Park, co-founding and supporting the Brentwood Business Owners Association, and giving generously to the Bentleyville Library. Now therefore it be resolved that Pennsylvania Western University bestows upon the late Gail Ardith George Lease the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, for her lifetime of dedicated service to her alma mater, her distinguished tenure as a California University of Pennsylvania trustee, and her unwavering support of the California campus, its students, and the communities it serves. Accordingly, with the approval of the Council of Trustees and acting Pennsylvania University President Dr. Lorraine Laurie Bernotsky, we now confer upon the late Gail Lease the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, and present this diploma to her husband, Dr. Alexander Lease, and her daughter, Alexis. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Alexander Lease.
Thank you for that beautiful introduction, Tony. Thank you so much.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Tony, for that beautiful introduction. Good afternoon. Our daughter Alexis, who you just saw, and her husband Tim, and I, and our pretty girl Lise, Gail's registered pug and service animal, are honored and humbled to accept this honorary degree posthumously on behalf of my beloved, quote, one of a kind, end of quote, wife of 56 and a half years and 7 days. Gail artist George Lease. The honorary degree has added meaning in that Gail was an alumna in the class of 61, a member of the Alumni Board of Directors for 5 years and a trustee for 14 and a half years. Gail served both positions with merit and distinction. Her tenure as a trustee spanned over 3 Pennsylvania governors and 2 university presidents. Former President John Pierce Watkins summed up Gail's acumen by telling me personally that, quote, we all knew who had the reins in her hands when Gail was in the room, end of quote. Graduates, please remember, Gail started out where you are today. She was raised in Bentleyville, Pennsylvania, and was a 1958 graduate of Bentleyville High School, now Bentworth High School, then attended California State Teachers College as a mathematics major and a physics minor. After graduating in 3 years in 1961, Gail established a career as a mathematics teacher in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, in 5 school districts, including Bentleyville High School, and taught for 17 years. She then worked as a mathematician in the firing tables branch of the Ballistic Research Laboratory at the Aberdeen Proving Ground, located in Aberdeen, Maryland. In addition to developing firing tables for artillery munitions, she programmed one of the first computers in the world using Forast and Fortran computer language to solve mathematical problems. As a matter of fact, Gail solely developed the firing table for an artillery munition that is taught to artillery officers at the artillery school at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. For this accomplishment, she received the Meritorious Achievement Award from the Department of the U.S. Army. Gail's desire to further her education was paramount, which propelled her to obtain a master's degree in education and a principal certification degree from California University of Pennsylvania in 1983. And at that time was named a Presidential Scholar with distinction. Being the successful business person she was, she managed our dental practice, which included all specialties in dentistry. She was a firm believer in paying it forward. Gail's philanthropy extended to those organizations that helped her achieve success in life. Her donation to the Bentleyville Library, the best one in Washington County right now, provided for 8 desktop computers, 12 tablet computers, earbuds, wiring by an electrician, a wired-in surge protector, a 2-year maintenance agreement by the Geek Squad, and bookshelves. How much better, huh? She also created 3 scholarships for students, 3 for students at Pennsylvania Western University, California campus. These 3 endowed scholarships for students bear Gail's name. The first provides for full tuition and fees to a graduate of Bentworth School District who majors in mathematics, information science, or computer science. The second endowed scholarship in communication study, also named for our daughter Alexis, a CalU alumna who served as an intern in the Pentagon and also earned a right to serve as a White House intern under the former President George H.W. Bush. This scholarship is also awarded annually to a student who shows excellence in communication studies. The third endowed scholarship names Gail,
myself, and George D. Novak. Recently departed, George gone, but will never be forgotten, the highest tenured professor at this university for 60 years. And is awarded to a student annually who shows excellence in computer information systems. These 3 scholarships, all bestowed to Pennsylvania Western University, California campus in perpetuity, are Gail's legacy to what she held dear, learning and hard work. When Gail first became a university trustee in 1983, Dr. John Pierce Watkins assigned her to oversee the renovation of the Student Union building. As a prior CalU student, Gail realized the benefits. As a university trustee with Barry, she realized it was instrumental in the creation of the Student Activities Incorporated, SAI, and worked with the university administration on the vision for the Student Center. The entire university community has benefited because of her lifelong dedication. In addition to all of Gail's achievements, I can attest she was a devoted wife and mother, and the motivation for her husband and daughters to excel in higher education. She believed in God, family, and country, and you ladies will appreciate this. She was a firm woman's advocate, fighting fiercely as a woman's advocate. All of her life, not just in the later life, all of her life she was that way. Listen to this. Gail was an ordinary person who accomplished extraordinary things. Her classroom walls were lined with posters of positive quotes. For example, success comes in cans, failure comes in cans. What the mind can perceive, one can achieve. Being a mathematics teacher, how about this one? Spring is a flowering of geometrics, etc., etc. I urge, and Alexis and Tim urge you to do as Gail did. You could be ordinary, but like Gail, you can also decide to do the extraordinary, and you can, if you will. This will make your family proud. At this time, she would urge you to savor your accomplishments. But remember, you've heard it before this, today is the first day of the rest of your life. This is only the beginning. That's what commencement means. Be proud of your university. Show your Vulcan pride. The return on investment that you receive from this school will be the best investment ever. May God bless each and every one of you. We thank each and every one of you that has attended the ceremony and shared the memories of Gail. We hope that these memories will serve as a reminder of the importance of Gail's life, the need always to strive to be kind and compassionate and to pay forward. On behalf of Gail, Alexis and I thank Chairwoman Ms. Kathy Pape and the entire Council of Trustees, including Barry Nicolai, Barbara Logue, and Sarah Cedar, who are all with us today. Also, the state system of higher education and the university president, acting university president, Dr. R. Laurie Bernowski, for bestowing this prestigious honor to Gail artist George Leith. Job well done, Gail. May your memory live on.
Thank you. And thanks to Gail for all she did for our university. At this time, the PennWest Choir, under the direction of Dr. Hugo Icatch, will perform Celebration. Thank you, choir and Dr. Icatch. We have come to the heart of our ceremony, the awarding of the degrees. In a few moments, the class of 2023 will receive their diploma folders. You will note that a number of our graduates are wearing honor stoles and cords, which signify special academic achievements. Success in academic endeavors requires discipline and persistence in acquiring new knowledge and skills. So at this time, I want to recognize those undergraduate students who have distinguished themselves as scholars and who are graduating with honors. Our summa cum laude graduates are wearing gold stoles and have earned cumulative grade point averages of 3.8 to 4.0. Will the degree candidates graduating with summa cum laude please rise? Thank you. You may be seated. Our magna cum laude graduates are wearing white stoles and have earned cumulative grade point averages of 3.6 to 3.79. Will the degree candidates graduating magna cum laude please rise? Thank you. Our cum laude graduates are wearing red stoles and have earned cumulative grade point averages of 3.4 to 3.59. Will the degree candidates graduating cum laude please rise? Thank you. Our graduates of PennWest California Honors Program are wearing gold cords to signify completion of that program. Will the degree candidates graduating with honors diplomas please rise? Thank you. Please be seated. Associate degree candidates who are graduating with honors are wearing white cords and have earned cumulative grade point averages of at least 3.4. Will the associate degree candidates graduating with honors please rise? Thank you. Be seated, please. If you are graduating today with dual degrees, please rise so we may recognize you. Thank you. Be seated, please. At this time, we would like to acknowledge our graduating veterans who are wearing braided red, white, and blue cords. Please rise. Thank you. You may be seated. And thank you for your service. At its core, a university is about personal growth of its students, intellectually and personally. The lives of both students and faculty are enriched in the teaching and learning process. Students, we thank you and congratulate you on your achievement. Our herald will announce candidates' names. Dr. Mahalik will vest each doctoral degree candidate with an academic hood. Once vested, you will present yourself in full academic regalia to receive your diploma folder and to be congratulated for this significant accomplishment. As we call the candidates forward, you may reference their names in the commencement programs. Will the candidates for Doctor of Education and Doctor of Health Science please come forward with your cards? When you approach the podium, please give your card to the herald, who will read your name. You can be seated when you return to your row.
Doctor of Education, Brandon Terrell Carter. Congratulations, Dr. Carter. Nicole Lynn Dice. Congratulations, Dr. Dice. Gregory Allen Forensic. Congratulations, Dr. Forensic. Jennifer A. Galden. Congratulations, Dr. Galden. Catherine Inez Geyer. Congratulations, Dr. Geyer. Rebecca Marie Henderson. Congratulations, Dr. Henderson. Jason C. Lilly. Congratulations, Dr. Lilly. Lance Casey Long. Congratulations, Dr. Long. Aubrey Rose Plush. Congratulations, Dr. Plush. Thomas Kenyon Washington. Congratulations, Dr. Washington. Chester Brian Welk. Congratulations, Dr. Welk. Eric M. Wilson. Congratulations, Dr. Wilson. Doctor of Health Science, Jody Lynn Garlick. Congratulations, Dr. Garlick. Jeffrey Edward Kryl. Congratulations, Dr. Kryl.
Dr. Fredette, the candidates who have been presented to you have been certified by the faculty and a dean as fulfilling the requirements for their doctoral degree. Upon completion of their program requirements, I recommend that degrees be conferred.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Governors for Pennsylvania's State System of Higher Education, members of the Council of Trustees of Pennsylvania Western University, and upon completion of your program requirements, I hereby confer the doctoral degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
Please be seated. Our herald will announce the candidates' names. Dr. Mahalik will vest each master's degree candidate with an academic hood. Once vested, you will present yourself in full academic regalia to receive your diploma folder and be congratulated for this significant achievement. As we call the candidates forward, you may reference their names in the commencement program. Will the candidates for master's degrees please come forward with your cards? When you approach the podium, please give your card to the herald, who will read your name. You can be seated when you return to your row.
Master of Arts, Teaching, Sierra Ann Adams. Kirsten Hannah Ayers. William DeWitt Belding. Chase B. Berlin. Zachary Robert Huffman. Alicia Marie Karmazin. Lauren Nicole Lavazzoli. Paige McKenna Morgan. Brianne Mirage Moy. Lauren Saka. Gordon Lewis Saper. Quest Janae Sawyer. Stacy J. Spradlin Brown. Franklin Timmons. Angelo Verderame. Master of Education, Christina Marie Aloise. Angelia Elizabeth Branchek. Caitlin Elizabeth Brendel. Amanda Lee Burgess. Kelsey Joe Christopher. Allison Mackenzie Colangelo. Aisha Davis. Caroline Mary Diolius. Mara Dawn DiMatteo. Emily Ann Dixon. Molly Ann Elliott. Carolyn Grace Fry. Haley Geyer. Lauren Elizabeth Giansanti. Jordan Estelle Goydich. Chantal Nicole Gubanish. Elizabeth Ann Hartman. Emily Elizabeth Hillsman. Chase Brittany Hubler. Alexis Marie Hull. Colleen Jervis. Scott William Kane. Cassandra K. Kemp. Brittany Nicole Ketterman. Victoria Rose Kunkel. Marion Danielle Lorian. Danielle Elizabeth Mellenizer. Brianna Marie Mirashoff. Nicholas Joseph Morrison. Julie Ann Naylor. Catherine Petrillo Olson. Megan Lynn Pendleton. Ashley Marie Porter. Courtney Noel Hamaker Ryder. Austin N. Riley. Paige Eileen Schwass. Kaylin Sines. Jesse Pollock Singley. Sarah Spadoni. Victoria Lynn Stow. Kelsey Lynn Strelick. Ashley Tirado. Mauli Georgina Torres. Tammy Lynn Traylor. Emily Luella Wagner. Kimberly Spencer Wendell Schaefer. Master of Science, Madison Badgley. Shay Lynn Beckett. Logan Devon Bell. Laney Tennessee Callow. Hannah Marie Cook. Mackenzie Taylor Englert. Ifaru Eugene. Spencer Grace Fuller. Hannah Jane Hess. Jansen L. Hose. Jared Joyce. Samantha Ray Koss. Jared Daniel Langness. Philip Timothy Lee. Sinead Mara McCafferty. Jade Christine McElravy. Morgan Lark Miller. Mariah Jordan Miller. Abby Lynn Moffett. Angela Sue Morales. Hannah Nicole Mazingo. Emily Abigail Paparello. Francesca Sue Parks. Bryce Allen Perkins. Shirlea Reagan. Madison Blake Reed. Alyssa Marie Reyes. Alexis Dominique Roan. Mackenzie Allison Russell. Caitlin Nicole Salaski. Yesenia Santiago Jimenez. Delaney Schooley. Brooke Alexandra Schottenheimer. Paige Marie Safida. Mackenzie Louise Scobo. Joseph G. Thurman. Taylor Nicole Vincent. Alexandra Williams. Caitlin Brooke Wilson. Rachel Ann Wilson. Krista Lynn Wysinski. Master of Science in Nursing, Nicolette Sue Altamara. Danielle Abigail Beckford. Brandon Bola. Chelsea Ann Mazer. Peter Patrikas. Allison Mary Ryan. Justin Tyler Short. Professional Science Masters, Rachel Louise Hanna. Dana Dallas Hess. David Lara Arregui.
Dr. Fredette, the candidates who have been presented to you have been certified by the faculty and the dean as having fulfilled the requirements for their master's degree. Upon completion of their program requirements, I recommend that the degrees be conferred.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Governors of Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, members of the Council of Trustees for Pennsylvania Western University, and upon completion of your program requirements, I hereby confer the master's degree to which you are entitled with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees please come forward with your cards? When you approach the podium, please give your card to the herald, who will read your name. You can be seated when you return to your row.
Jake Strusnig. Mason Job. Isabella Farmer. Kimberly Grace Hanlon. Callista Baluch. Kristen Marie Hartz. Samaya Artis Jenkins. Michael Paul McElhenney. Madison Murphy. Bachelor of Science in Education, Mason Lee Anderson. Alexa M. Baum. Emily Paige Bednar. Abigail E. Bender. Josie Louise Bittner. Evan Leon Blunkowski. Ryan J. Bompiani. Hayden Charles Boudelier. Skyla Catherine Bradshaw. Julie Delinda Brooks. Zachary Thomas Buke. Michaela Ray Burke. Riley Elizabeth Campbell. Mallory Cook. Kaylee Madison Philo. Hunter D. Fulham. Victoria Michelle Gilpin. Michaela Sue Golden. Chloe Mackenzie Hansen. Richard Anthony Houston. Zachary Glenn Hirsch. Noah William Kendall. Samantha Jo Kerr. Jacob Dean Nutelski. Morgan Kathleen Kula. Devin Lee Latcham. Jaylise Marie Lombardi. Kelsey Nicole Lynn. Taylor Renee Maggart. McKenna Lynn Marino. Abigail Elizabeth McCoon. Katie Bree McGough. Michaela Fawn Munchinsky. Zachary L. Pilarski. Amelia Rebecca Ramos. Abigail Nicole Raymond. Kristen Ann Rhodes. Megan Elizabeth Sterner. Taylor Ann Steinbeiser. Jordan Nicole Zedin. Samantha Leanne Thompson. Madison Paige Tosi. Madison Elizabeth Tournay. Sydney Ellen Urbine. Allison Nicole Vitez. Erica Taylor Vogel. Laura Grace Weiner. Matthew Logan White. Brendan Edward Wytrack. Madison Nicole Young. Jessica Elizabeth Zarlino. Bachelor of Science, Jaron James Addis. Christian Robert Alexander. Gavin John Anderson. Alex M. Andrzejczak. Justina M. Arena. Natalie Elise Arnold. Michaela Veronica Barker. Olivia Paige Beach. Riley A. Bell. Douglas Brandon Berkeley. Andrew Dean Bissell. Brian R. Bober, Jr. Colby Nathaniel Brawler. William Arthur Brown III. Michael J. Brozinski. Madeline Grace Briner. Nicholas H. Bulick. Kaylin Reed Berkey. Benjamin Joel Calloway. Nicole Renee Coldren. Jennifer Edith Pearl Condon. Alyssa J. Craig. Gabrielle Alyssa Crawford. Theodore M. Crescenzi. Juliana Cruz. Jonathan Frank Culhane. Ethan J. Davis. Jasmine Lynette Davis. Shane D. Deacon. Brooke L. Duda. Adam Lloyd Zubak, Jr. Morgan Ray Fowler. Alexandra Fernandez. Myjoya Faith Finley. Sierra Jade Flickinger. Ryan Thomas Frankenberry. Darcy Ann Frazier. Alexander Frank Gamrat. Kiana Grandy. Peyton Alyssa Hall. Levi Colton Henry. Hallie R. Harrington. Taya Simone Hill. Kira Grace Hillhouse. Christina June Holstein. Christopher J. Hooten. Distant Howie. Kyle Nicholas Hunderfund. Jack E. Hutchinson. Jaquay Samuel Jackson. Nehemiah D. Jackson. Rashay D. Jackson. Jefferson Jones, Jr. Seth Allen Jerzak. Christopher K. Lytle. William Paul Karwatsky IV. Rachel Kennedy. Delana Marie Kerwin. Jenna Lorraine Klein. Dakota June Knott. Alex Matthew Coningsberg. Kayla Latoza. Bryce Hunter Linkowski. Avery Oscar Lipscomb. Peter Everett Livengood. Ellen Sue Lobdell. Haley Marie Lucas. Michael McKittrick. Matthew Walker McMillan. Ren Anastasia Malonja. Claire Constance Mercurio. Shannon Lee Milius. Hunter Matthew Milligan. Madeline Pearl Minsinger. Akira Mobley. David Mitchell Mock. Christina Daria Motichak. Ethan James Moyer. Destiny Alexis Muhammad. Nicole Noel Elizabeth Nieves. Andrew Jason Pargan. Domenica Joe Phillips. Christopher Allen Pohill Jr. Noah Davidson Proctor. Madison Danae Raveyart. Caitlin Rozzo. Caitlin Ateen Rozzo. Kayla R. Rohde. Michaela Abriana Rico. Thomas James Roberts. Alana Rose Robinson. Corey William Rogers. Christopher L. Rummel. Michael Alexander Shaw. Emily R. Scheibly. Alexander Lewis Schulteis. Luca Davide Schully. Emily Ann Scott. Katana L. Seals. Olivia Page Sellers. Nicholas Raphael Serafino. Alexis Brooke Shippey. Noah Nicola James Silva. Brianna Scallican. Jubilee F. Scop. Madison Taylor Smith. Nathan E. Statler. Terry Isaiah Stewart. Jonas Svensson. Samantha E. Taylor. Kayla Ann Teets. Megan Victoria Tipton. Lexi Tuffanelli. Deasia Shantiana Wade. Taylor John Wheeler. Kane Michael Weibel. Ian Christopher Williams. Timothy A. Williamson. Wade Jameson Wolfgang. Dawson John Wright. Israel Xavier. Joseph Christopher Zellen. Ashley Elizabeth Zosky. Aaliyah Marie Raphamel. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Eileen Gail Bruce. Nicole Lynn Carson. Rebecca Lynch Laverty. Rebecca Sue Miller. Lauren Nicole Bailey.
Okay. Dr. Fredette, the candidates who have been presented to you have been certified by the faculty and the dean as having fulfilled the requirements for their bachelor's degree. Upon completion of their program requirements, I recommend that the degrees be conferred.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Governors for Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, members of the Council of Trustees of Pennsylvania Western University, and upon completion of your program requirements, I hereby confer the bachelor's degree to which you are entitled, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Bachelor's degree graduates, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for associate degrees please come forward with your cards? When you approach the podium, please give your card to the herald, who will read your name. You can be seated when you return to your row.
Associate in Applied Science, Dylan Michael Bourne. Kelsey Lavon Butler. Sydney Ray Frankert. Stephen B. Hayes. Allison Michelle Kinzer. Tyler Kuhn. Carissa Noel Reichard. Lena Reinhardt. Lindsay Renee Rhodes. Corey Scott Schaefer. Associate of Science, Mina Amid Amin, Jr. Brianna Nicole Bacus. Sierra Elise Brome. Brittany Cameron. Paige Marie Costa. Kayla Lynn Davies. Colin Hunter Dietrich. Jessica Alexandra Guerreri. Lucas Martin Kaufman. Dennis E. Lacoste, Jr. Bara Renee Larkin. Elaine Lopez. Caitlin Faith Lusk. Madison Nicole McKessick. Kristen Nicole Petrucci. Chelsea Danielle Rose. Emily Ray Sanders. Nicole Ashley Schatzer. Audra Renee Thompson. Taryn Linan Ward. Ryan David Wharton. Caleb Michael Yoder.
Dr. Fredette, the candidates who have been presented to you have been certified by the faculty and the dean as having fulfilled the requirements for their associate degree. Upon completion of their program requirements, I recommend that their degrees be conferred.
By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Governors for the Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education, members of the Council of Trustees of Pennsylvania Western University, and upon completion of your program requirements, I hereby confer the associate degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Associate degree graduates, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations.
Thank you. Please be seated. Now that we have many new alumni in the audience, please join me in welcoming Teresa Rerko, Vice President for the Alumni Association Board of Directors.
Thank you, Dr. Wickham. Graduates, I'm proud to be here today to celebrate this wonderful occasion with you and your families, mentors, and friends. This ceremony represents the culmination of your hard work, commitment, and dedication while at California, and the beginning of new adventures and experiences as you forge a path for yourself. When you leave this campus, I hope that you will take a piece of this place with you. Continue to push yourselves. Expect more. Strive for something greater, but never forget your roots. You are forever and always a Vulcan. Today, you enter a new phase of your relationship with the university. As alumni, I encourage you to remain close to your alma mater, your fellow alumni, and the professors and staff members who've made a difference in your lives. Visit campus often for homecoming and other events. Stop at the Alumni House when you do. Reach out to the Alumni Office and share your success stories. We will always be here for you. And when you are able, reach back and help future Vulcans complete their degrees by giving of your time, talent, or treasure. Some of you have already made your first gift in commemoration of your success. Thank you for demonstrating your pride and gratitude by helping others. Since 2010, class gift drive efforts have raised more than $170,000 to support student scholarships. Students and families continue to support class drive giving in a variety of ways. Today, members of the class of 2023 who supported gift drive can be recognized by the red and white philanthropy cords they are wearing and the red tassels hanging from their mortarboard. On behalf of the class of 2023, the members of the 1852 Society, and the generous families and friends who recognize the efforts of their students and contributed along the way, I'm pleased to announce that the total raised by the May graduating class of 2023 is $6,185. Gifts made by members of each graduating class support scholarship opportunities for current and future California students. Alumni are important members of the university family. Please know that you are important to us, and we truly appreciate all the support we receive from you. At this time, I would ask all California alumni in the audience, please stand so we may recognize you for your dedication to your alma mater and to our students. Congratulations, class of 2023, and welcome to the California Alumni Association. Thank you.
In conclusion, the PennWest University Choir will lead us in singing the alma mater. The words are printed in your program. Families and friends, you may meet your graduates outside the building once all the graduates have recessed. Please rise for the alma mater and remain standing for the recessional. Thank you.